with lots of channels than to pay for your artwork. And let's face it, it's one picture in a frame, so it's like a Netflix with a single channel. So they rather watch Netflix with multiple channels they can change when they're bored than to buy one channel entertainment, and that's art. And all these can be discouraging to deal with and keep coping with these. As a result, many artists who are very talented moved on, and they now become bookkeepers and secretaries and salespersons in other companies because they say to themselves, what's the point? I need to do something to keep going. And others go on to build strong social media presence, hoping to monetize, hoping to get likes, hoping to be followed and follow other people. And by so doing, they intend to make a living. And that works to a certain degree, but the challenge is that that's not what you want. You want to sell your work. You're a creative person. You have skills and abilities that is rare, and that should place you in a very good position, job satisfaction wise and financially supposedly as well, because if you have something of value that people are happy to part ways with their money to acquire, it then translates into income for you. But what I found out in my career as an artist for over 2 decades now is a number of artists get confused when it comes to using their art and their skills to make a living. Now, it sounds like a contradiction because these are artists, these are creative people, that's what they do. But it doesn't make sense that they have been in the trade and yet they don't fully understand how to use the trade, or rather how to use their skill to make a decent living. They don't know what to sell. They don't know what to do in order to get people interested enough to pay them for the artworks they produce or for services that they render. Be it, like in this case, we want to talk about wall mural painting. It's a service that people pay you for. Or maybe you're a graphic designer and you design things for people when they come to you, and that's the service you render. But many artists do not fully understand how to present and package their services in such a way that it becomes so appealing to the buyer, to the potential customer, that it becomes an irresistible thing they can't wait to give you money to acquire. And that's what we want to discuss with you today. We want to understand how artists can package and present our product in such a way that it becomes an irresistible offer. The second thing that probably contributes to the discomfort that artists experience is what I would like to call a false perception that good art sells itself. There is no such thing as you are so good that your art will sell by itself. You still have to let someone know that you're selling your art. And the more people you make aware that you're selling art, the more chances are that you will sell your art. So you might be a very good artist, but your work will not automatically sell itself. You have to package your art in a way that makes it desirable, and you have to show people that you are selling this desirable package for them to purchase it. So I'm going to make a little diagram here. I'm going to demonstrate this on the screen. This is you, the artist, and this is your potential customer who will buy your art. So this is how you trade. They give you cash. So your potential customer is about to give you some money, is about to part ways with his or her money, and in exchange, you will give them something of value in return, and in this case, art related. So it could be a painting, it could be a sculpture, some print, t-shirt, whatever the case may be. Now, here is where the problem resides. Most artists are struggling to figure out what art package, what product they will be able to offer in exchange for cash. Also, they can't figure out how to put this thing together and present it in such a way that this product or this service becomes something irresistible to the client in a manner that will attract potential buyers. So it will involve finding who your best buyer would be, who is most likely to be interested in your product. Now, here's a quick question for you. If you are struggling right now, just answer this question as honestly and sincerely as you can. What irresistible offer of a product or service do you have right now? And what have you presented to potential clients? What product or service that you render, that you can offer to a client, is irresistible? So in other words, it's so important that your client will prioritize buying it from you. Unlike the one who promises to give you photographs to paint a family portrait for him, but down the line something more important comes up and he ends up not paying for your service. So what have you to offer that is so good that you will convince any of your potential clients without words that they need to pay for this art? If you can answer that, then you will see you have something. But if you cannot answer that, if you don't have something, don't worry, because we're going to help you see exactly what irresistible offer you're going to give to your client.